Again, I ask, what would you do with a colony that is too small to survive the winter up north? I live in Michigan, and these colonies here on top were at my south apiary. I haven't spent a lot of time checking them this summer like I should have. This one here is going to go in the window. My previous video. That's going in the window. And then I've already checked 70. I knew that one was small, and I knew 69 was small. But this one's, I really don't want to put it in the window. It's a little big for that. I'd rather, what I'm going to do, and this one right here. Oh, and I want to say, I am so pleased that every time I check a colony, I find a queen. For 2 years in a row, 2018 and 2019, I used this product. 2018, it seemed to kill the Varroa mites. I didn't have problems with Varroa mites, but it killed 10% of my queens. And in 2019, I went ahead and used it again because I was okay with losing 10% of my queens as long as the Varroa mites were killed. But it didn't kill any Varroa mites last year, and it killed 10% of my queens again. So I spent $400 on 3 of these containers, and they weren't expired. There's an expiration date. Of course, they're expired now, but they weren't. This is probably an older one, but they weren't last year, basically, is what I'm getting at. 2019. So I spent $400 to have 10% of my queens killed. What a waste of money, and I couldn't get my money back from either not Apiary's maker of that or Better Bee, who sold it to me. So I've been using acetic acid twice in September, twice in October. I'm very happy with the results. I spend a little more time treating for Varroa mites, but every time I open a colony, I look for a queen, she's there. This colony is small. Maybe they had a hard time with Varroa mites this summer. I should have started treating in August, but I didn't. See, there she is. She's a nice queen. And she's been laying. I saw some eggs. There's brood in there. I just got to make sure she doesn't get too cold. I want her to continue laying. I have some pollen patty on order. I've used up all the frames that I have of pollen, but they do have, they're a good colony. This is a good colony. I want to keep this one. They've got a frame of pollen. I found some colonies that don't have any pollen in the window, and I've used up all my extra frames of pollen on it. So this one here, I'm taking away a deep, downsizing them to a single deep, putting a shim in, putting in my sugar, and then putting a honey super on top. And this right here is a feeder. I'm feeding, and I've run out of shim, so what I've got is I've got a screen with a hole in it, so they are getting ventilation through there. And then I'm gonna, as soon as it gets cold, I'm gonna put straps around them, and then when it's cold, I can put them on my tractor bucket, and I can bring them over here, and they can go inside of it along with the rest of these. You know, I work hard to keep these colonies alive. Look at my videos, I can prove I've doubled every year since the Foley fiasco. Foley's Russian bees were a waste of money. Don't ever buy Russian bees. They're not mite resistant. They pretty much die from the Varroa mites, and half of them died from the shipping. During shipping and after shipping, so it's a waste of money. So I work hard for the last 3 years. I've doubled every year. I've got 98 colonies now. I plan on having 150 next year at the end of the season next year. I'm working my way up to 200. And I won't be able to do all my breeding here, but I find different locations to put mating nukes. Wherever there's more commercial bees, I put mating nukes. Okay? Thank you.